So today I'm talking about how I absolutely messed up one of my 6 months old video. The link for the video is in the description. So the other day after I made the video, I was thinking whether I've made a mistake on my video, which was about that 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 and then continued should be 0.5. So I thought, it's all integers, so it is sum or subtraction should be integers, which should be true. So I did any other normal guy would do. I searched up on Google. So I basically searched up if -1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is an integer. So it's basically the same thing as 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 continued, but it's negative, which doesn't matter if you ask if it's an integer or not, since the parity doesn't matter if you're asking such kind of integer non-integer questions. So then I stumbled across a very shocking website. It was one of the top search results. So I forgot what the website is, but so I just wrote the www.randomweb.com, and then the search result was basically like this, like the first page. 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 continued is not an existing number. So I was thinking what? How? Why? How could this happen? And then I just thought it was ridiculous and kind of forgot about it. But now, after seeing my YouTube channel being like that after that many times, I decided to recently read a random book on sums to verify if this shocking fact was true. So what I'm writing now is basically just a representation of 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 continued. So this is a kind of alternating series. So it's a kind of series. So the summation symbol that you see here is representing a series, which I'll explain what a summation is later on. So alternating series usually is in the form of, so I'm just writing a summation here, which I'll explain later in the video. The thing they just have to know here is that each term, like 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 continued, is usually alternating, like changing parities. So how does the sum of the series exist? So sorry, I made a slight mistake on the end here. I accidentally made an error with Apple Auto Draw. So yeah, the limit of f of n should be equal to 0. I'll explain these symbols later on. But all you need to know that the f is that the limit towards infinity, n towards infinity of 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 actually is 1. So it doesn't exist, which is mind-blowing.
And divided by 2 is equal
so
to
that's how
1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 continued.
So,
leave a like and subscribe
who doesn't understand the symbols that I wrote on this video, or some of the symbols. I explained the more complicated ones. So this is only made for people who didn't fully understand the video symbols. So K, and then this symbol, and then this string C means that K is an integer. So it's just included in the group of integers. So this summation symbol, like the crooked E, I'll just directly speak from what I wrote. The sum of all the values of function of n for all integers from n equals to p to q, and is inclusive. That means that you just add all the values together and it's a summation, which is also named as sum of the series. So the series is just Fn. Fn is the series. The summation just represents the sum of a series. And then I'm going to talk about limit. Limit n goes towards infinity. G of n basically means g of n when n is extremely close to infinity, but it's not exactly infinity. It's extremely creeping close to infinity, but it's not. So, yeah. And then, maybe you guys don't know this if you're a casual math enjoyer and just want to enjoy this video. So, FNGN means functions of n. So, make sure you like and subscribe. Voice out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.